What's up, everybody? It's Meech, and this is On the Radar, where we cover health, fitness, and tech. Throughout my journey, I like to make you aware of things that pop up on my radar. Currently on the radar is this Andycine A6 5.7-inch field monitor. Before we get into that, I need to smell good at all times. It's just my thing. Scent of the day, we're going with Fendi Aqua. Smells like sea with a little bit of lemon, dash of pepper. Good for those hot summer days like now. I'm sweating to death. It'll keep you smelling fresh and good. People will be asking you, what is that? That smells good. I want to smell like you. Link in the description. But let me get my smell good on. All right, so let's move on. So out of the box, you get the 5.7-inch monitor, the sunshade in the hood, the L-mount bracket, the HDMI to HDMI mini, and the HDMI micro. It has full HD screen. It can take 4K signal. You can flip from behind the camera to selfie vloggy style in seconds with the L-mount bracket. It has a cold shoe mount for microphones or lights, which is nice. Some people have complained about the screw coming loose on the bracket when flipping the monitor around. I haven't had any of those problems yet. I just hold it, loosen it, flip it, tighten it, put it back. It works fine for me. It's okay when I'm stationary, but I see how it could be a problem if I'm vlogging and I only have one free hand. Then it would be difficult to flip around. The monitor can power your camera with the use of a dummy battery, and you don't get that option with many monitors, so that's very, very nice. I like that. It has an HDMI input, a 1/4-inch thread on 3 of the 4 sides, so you can mount it in many different ways. It's a big deal to me. It makes it very, very versatile. It has a headphone jack, so you can monitor the audio while you're recording or during playback. Many internal settings like histogram and false color. A lot of stuff I'm not going to get into in this video. You can also preset many functions with the control buttons on the top. It has a DC 12 volt in, an 8 volt DC out. You can purchase a 12 volt cable when recording indoors, and you can plug it into an outlet and power both the camera and the monitor all day, and you don't have to worry about changing batteries. I love that. The DC out is for the dummy battery connected to the camera. I want to talk about the cons first because I know they're probably the most important to know when dealing with this monitor. First of all, there's no batteries or power plugs that come with this monitor. They are completely sold separately. I will leave links in the description, for the different ones. It's very important to know, like, I didn't realize that when I purchased it. I got it, popped it open, and there was nothing to power it up with. I was stressed. I had to order stuff. Really took some of the steam out of it. So you guys, please definitely take note of that. There is a power button, but it does not completely shut the battery down. So unless you disconnect the battery, it'll still drain the battery as if on standby. So, it's still draining some of that battery even when you're not using it. So I just take the battery out if I'm not using it for long periods of time. The screen does not auto flip when you turn the monitor. You can use some of the preset buttons to, configure it so that you don't have to go into the menu setting each time, but you still have to hit the button 3 times to get it to switch. It's not that big of a deal once you get used to it, but it can definitely be annoying at the same time. The monitor displays the battery life in increments of 20, as in 100, 80, 60, 40, and so forth. When it gets down to 20, you don't know how much time you have left until it cuts off. That is a serious problem. It has cut off on me before in the middle of recording, when it's down to 20. I really hope that that's something they can fix in like a system update. But as for now, it's something you really have to monitor and pay attention to. There's always latency with these monitors that use HDMI plugs, although it's not much latency from what I've seen. And it's definitely better than some of the other monitors I use. There is latency. It's really, really minimal. And for me, it's not a con at all. It doesn't stress me. I barely notice it. Plus, I do a lot of stationary recording like I'm doing now, so I'm not even looking at the screen, so it's fine. It would be great if this monitor was a touch screen, but I guess for the price point, I guess I'm asking for too much. There's other ones for that, but I don't want to pay that price, so I'll be all right for now. All right, so let's get into the pros. It has a lightweight plastic frame, and it will not weigh your camera down. It flips, like I said. I really like that a lot. The L mount is solid metal. It holds in place great. I have no problems with it. I don't like using the ball heads that I've had with other field monitors. I never really trusted them. They don't feel safe. They always feel like they're gonna fall. The thing's gonna flip over. So I don't have that problem with the A6 with the L mount. It holds it in place. I feel secure with it, so it's good. Another pro is that, like I said, you can power the camera with the use of a dummy battery. The screen displays sharp, bright, and clear in full 1080p. A lot of other monitors only show 720. It does not take long to power up, which is also great. You know, usually you have to wait. You know, when you're on the move, you got to cut these monitors on. It takes it seems like a minute or two for it to power up. That can be very, very stressful, believe it or not. So this powers up fairly quickly. It's not a problem. The biggest pro is that you get this monitor for under $200. I don't think you can find a better monitor at this price point right now. I've used 4 different monitors over the years, and I never kept any of them because I was just never happy with them. I love this monitor, and I already want to buy another one, and I probably will within the next few months for my other camera. It's small, compact, it has a sharp, bright screen. What is there not to love about it? The bracket is great. I don't have any issues with that. I can attach my lights. I can attach a mic to it, so it's very versatile. It does what it needs to do, and it's easy to use. It looks great. It's reasonable price. Trust me, you will not be disappointed with this monitor. And with that said, the Andycine A6 Field monitor is radar approved. Definitely check it out. There are links in the description for everything that I mentioned for purchase on Amazon. If you have any other questions, hit me up in the comment sections. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget, definitely hit that notification bell so you can be alerted the next time something pops up on the radar. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, stay focused, stay fit, and tune in next time to see what else pops up on the radar. Salute.